see, YouTube made me the hero of my own story. How, you might ask? Well, YouTube is an intense and wonderful journey, where no matter how many subscribers you have, even if it's one, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Today I'm going to go somewhere that expresses the exact metaphor of what YouTube is. You'll also see along the way how I became my own hero. So, here we go. So I've been doing YouTube for about 3 years, on and off, and I have about 43 videos. And it's been quite an emotional roller coaster. Let's just say, in the very beginning, I had very high expectations. I was hoping to produce some content and then right away get likes and followers, which was obviously the wrong attitude. On top of that, I was trying to make it a side hustle. So I had these expectations of money, and that's never really the real reason why you should start something. Over time, I have grown and I have matured. And now I realize that just doing a YouTube channel, no matter how many subscribers or followers, far outweigh of not having one. So we're going to go on this journey today. And you're going to see exactly how YouTube has changed my life forever and made me my own hero. When I first started YouTube, I was scared of putting myself out there. I'm naturally an introvert, so putting myself out there for the world to see made me very hesitant. I didn't know how to express my voice properly. Staring and talking into a camera lens can be quite uncomfortable, and being yourself is even more difficult. I also feared naysayers and negative Nancys. But after starting YouTube and practicing over and over, I started to gain some confidence. I realized that I can't control what other people think of me, and honestly, it didn't really matter. I realized that the most important thing is to just be myself, to be true to myself, because otherwise, I would just be a poser. You know, I've always had a tough time telling stories. I was never really good at it. But the funny thing is, I have a lot of stories to tell. For example, I went to Peru just to travel and see Machu Picchu, which I did. It was incredible. After that, I went straight to Taiwan, where I started teaching English. I did that on and off for a few years, and then I transitioned to becoming an international model. Throughout my international modeling career, I traveled all over Asia, and I also shot for big brands for TV commercials. I also walked big fashion shows. I was on a few magazine covers, including Men's Health. From then, I started doing entrepreneurship, and I opened up my own pizzeria. My partner and I were the first New York-style pizzeria in Taiwan, which I'm very proud of. I felt like my time was done there. I sold that to my partner. He's still doing it. He's doing an amazing job. And then I transitioned to tattooing. As you can tell, that was a very quick synopsis of the past 13 years. So I can guarantee you that there's some pretty cool stories in there. And even though I'm not a very good storyteller, I'm learning to be. YouTube is beautiful in the fact that it's given me a place to tell my stories as descriptively as possible. I'm the author, and YouTube is my pen and paper. With the act of creation and the consistent practice of doing it, I'm learning how to tell a visual story, and that is priceless. It's a skill as old as language itself. Everything in life that captivates us is a story. Whether it's around the campfire telling friends and families a scary story, or snuggling by the fire with a book on adventure, we as humans love stories. I am now a part of this being a storyteller. In the beginning of video editing and shooting, I didn't really know what I was doing. Hold on one second, look at this view. Incredible. I love being here. So as I was saying, with video editing and shooting, I didn't really know what I was doing in the beginning. And then as I started doing YouTube and shooting more and more videos, I started to get creative. YouTube started getting me to think outside the box. So for example, camera angles. You can shoot from the ground, you can shoot from the air, you can shoot from eye level. There's all different ways to tell a story through different camera angles that I learned throughout YouTube. And then on top of that, you have to think about creative ways to tell a story with editing. So there's a close-up, the medium, the wide shot. All of these cool things to help you relay the information to the viewer. It wasn't until I just kept on posting with YouTube that I learned all these tips and tricks and these different skills. I know a lot of people, including myself at one point, decided not to make a YouTube channel because of fear. The fear of ridicule, while opening up to an entire world, can make you feel very vulnerable. Fear is paralyzing and stops many of us from living out our dreams. I fully believe that if you want to start a YouTube channel and learn to become a better you, then do it. There's no need to wait or make excuses not to. I had so much fear, and even after starting my YouTube channel, that fear persisted. But over time, I learned that there was nothing to fear and everything to gain. The skills and open-mindedness that I have attained through my YouTube channel will only help me become a better person and a more valuable person. Take up the courage and just begin. You will thank yourself in the end. As you can see, YouTube changed my life, regardless of subscriber count, and I know it would change yours as well. YouTube is like climbing this mountain. There's little successes as you go higher and higher, and you only reap the benefits. That's why YouTube has made me a hero in my own story. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and there's going to be a lot of cool stories coming out soon, so stay tuned. For now, I'm going to enjoy the view. Ciao.